as you're walking and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't have to be the actual day.
That's a good point. Your hair's pretty. You got highlights?
Haven't met this whole.
Yeah, he was at my house.
Oh,
They came in this morning. They came in this morning. They flew in. They flew your diamonds in.
I don't trust myself. I'm gonna move this chair away from the dress.
I'm losing.
One downtown.
Oh, you're so sweet. You are so sweet. You're giving me a toothache. You're so
This is a
sweet.
nice side gig.
What game do you have on your phone?
I don't have any games.
I don't have any games. Can I hold your phone?
I'm serious. I want you to get electrocuted. You see, I gotta keep holding it, or it's gonna be like that, and your hair's gonna be like, whoa.
Let me hold it.
You're holding it.
Oh, by myself.
keep it close for a second.
I want to hold it for a little bit.
Okay, for a little bit. Let me turn off the shot.
I don't know how to explain it. It's just my curling iron.
Oh, okay.
Nadia's good at it though.
Okay.
Nadia. Nad. Can you touch up Shiloh's curls?
You're fine. Yeah. Making these like fake cards. Like, I don't have like regular tape, so I'm gonna use this.
I have regular tape.
Oh, I have that. Oh, do you? That'd be awesome.
I got all
Just go plug that curling iron in.
Do you want regular tape?
Sure. Yeah, that would probably be easier.
Want bows?
Sure.
You have to put it on there though.
Oh, are they bows or what is it?
No, that's what I'm asking. Do you want bows or
It's
do you?
probably harder to do bows, right?
Yeah, do you just want it kind of like this?
That's fine.
I did not notice that he addressed this letter Abejita, and that I just died.
I didn't read it yet. I didn't read it. Yes.
908 is my real number.
Yo, I guess I work in computers, so I got socks for that. I got socks for those.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa. Yeah, he goes hard.
serious?
Does everything.
Yeah,
No, vodka. That's what my mom thinks about. That's all she's worried about, the vodka. Yeah, postcard. Send to somebody. Yeah. Yeah, that's the treat. Oh, that's for breakfast. Yeah, whenever you go down there, they give you breakfast coupons too. Oh no, but even tomorrow, that's for breakfast.
Breakfast actually pretty good.
Free. It is?
Yeah, man. The
I
omelet.
told you, the chef food was good.
Oh, yeah, the omelet was good.
Your side?
Their food is
Yeah,
amazing.
I mean, yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's cool. I mean, this sounds interesting. It's like leather stuff.
See later. Is enough time to get this, you know?
Are you gonna take a shot?
Steph told me not to get drunk.
So the answer is yes. You can take a shot.
Yeah, I can take a shot. I won't be drunk.
That's just
Right.
a shot.
And plus, you got a few hours yet.
Yeah, I
To,
got
you
time.
know,
I got time.
It's okay.
So you just cross it like that?
Alright.
I tend to cross mine like over a little bit more, like tight. I don't know how to describe it, but like the tighter you make this part right here, just to cross it,
Yeah.
is the tighter the bow tie will be. And I don't like mine loose because then it looks like floppy.
Okay.
Okay, so all I do is cross them.
Cross.
It actually, so think theoretically, it's the reverse of tying your shoe. That's the,
Oh.
yeah, I know, right?
That didn't work.
So you got it crossed.
That didn't do it.
You bring through this part, just the top.
Like a tie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
I'm
that's,
with it.
that's done. Like you just bring it through.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And essentially, like that's you tying it.
Oh.
So you could literally just leave it here just tied.
That's it.
You place the bow that you want like that. You just put it off top,
Uh-huh.
and then you place it right there.
Oh.
and that's like the bow you see. So this is an interesting part. You see like this is the whole part right here.
Yeah.
And this is the okay. So you have to hold it and then create that loop. So there's this weird space in between the tie and the neck that you have to stick this through, and it's right.
That's the bunny hole.
Yeah. Here. All right, and then you just stick it through.
Okay.
Yeah. I gotta like actually do my. Yeah.
Okay.
Do it. Cool.
Alright, sure.
Things get way frustrating when you have locks. It's just
Yeah, I know. It's a different world.
man. Like you put on a tie, you like.
Okay.
Pressure.
This is a lot of pressure.
No pressure.
Yeah. You're on video now. Alright. Okay.
Okay, I told my brothers, I'm like, he said, I'm gonna be here by 12:20. I was like, just come here and bring your stuff to get ready.
Oh.
You see, I just created this loop right here.
Yeah.
Now that I have that loop, I literally can let it go and create the bow tie now. Just right there. Just by pulling.
I see what you did there.
Oh,
That's stupid.
You have them? Yes. Maybe I might get the door. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Well, I'm not a bride. It's like everything that's here. Yeah. It looks good. I love it. No, that works. It looks so good.
Text the room that Max is in.
9:20.
Just to get close to you.
9:20.
Don't sing. I don't want Dad to sing.
No, Dad won't see you. He's not supposed to see. He's not seeing you. He dropped Alana off. She wanted to come back. Okay, ketchup and mustard. I think I just have mustard.
You're my kind of girl. Okay.
This is late for the wedding, so. I mean, yeah.
No, wearing them. They smoke. You can't wear glasses.
She wants my makeup.
Do you want to take pictures?
Oh, do you want the trailer? Which trailer?
Here.
But I treat you like my equal, never lesser. I was 26 years old when we had dropped this one amazing record. Had the world stepping, that's what I call epic. Couple summers later, I got paper, I acquired taste for salmon on a bagel with the capers on a
I feel like a celebrity. I feel like
and lit the yachty.
Thank you.
With a Spanish Barbie.
I took a bunch of
Just get off me.
Yeah.
Where's Shyla? Shyla's getting her hair done.
I know your baby mama fond of
Shyla's
me.
over there getting her hair
All
curled.
she wanna do is pull that broccoli. Whispered in my ear, she tryna leave with me. She wanna say that I can get that pussy easily. Say that I can hit that shit so breezily. I'm a dirty dog, I think it squeeze me.
Just keep it in there. I'm not gonna mess with it.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
So pretty.
Thank you. There is another. Where's the bag that the dress came in?
over there.
My garter is here's the actual belt and the garter.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, what happened to you?
Oh, sorry, hold on. I mean, I don't care. You just might not want it in the pictures. Oh, here.
Yeah, okay. Shiloh. Oh.
Silent.
No problem. Thank you. And then I want everyone looking at Stephanie. Stephanie, look at them. Keep looking around. And then I want a really good fake laugh at me. And it turns into a real laugh. Awesome. Thank you. Very cute. So what we're going to do now is have you ladies get into your dresses. Let's do the back of your hair too. Back side, ladies. There we go. Best side. And look at over your shoulder at me. I want to get the back of the hair. Hooking arms. Yes. And looking back at me. Perfect. I got it. The right side, you look this way. Look this way. Sorry. No. You guys are good. You guys are good. There it is. No. Oh my goodness. The 2 on the end need to go left. The 3 on the left need to go right.
I see. Look, that's like the professional.
And then Stephanie, you can look any way you want because you're the bride. You're the boss.
Easier for me to go left. That's fine.
All right, ladies.
We got this.
All right, ready?
All right.
Here we go.
No, I think we're supposed to go the other way. I don't know.
2 girls on the right. You're doing right. Just stay there. Look left. There you go.
He's busy.
It'll be just like you when you all are producing.
He's busy hanging out with Barack Obama.
Do it on myself. I don't know.
He said, I guess that's not an option. Are they still wet? Oh.
Hey, Rashad, you're the one that wanted the bow tie. I told you.
You did get your video shot in the Why you looking at it? Like $1 million over there. So I got like
Oh, hopefully somebody gives me $1 million. Right, Brandon? We're gonna get $1 million for cake. Would you want to work for Kate full time?
My first thing I have to do first is get this bow tie on.
Yeah, the immediate concern.
Yeah. And then I can worry about making money.
If his mom's gonna come down and pin this on, or if I should just
We'll
do
pin
it
it on and
today.
we'll fake it. Like every time I get mom to do it, it's like. I'm just saying that.
I got some more things in here. Who's that one sweaty guy with the locks?
Oh, here you go.
That one sweaty guy.
All right.
Is he
The great Cyclops.
You did it.
Have that on me.
Yeah, that's hey. Damn, I can't say that on my video.
I totally forgot my little schedule.
All right. Everybody got their schedule?
Nah, I was just gonna follow y'all.
I got this. Rob. Got a pen just in case. I don't know why I might need to write something.
Girl, let me change that.
All right.
Man.
Is there a groomsman that didn't get a flower?
Yes, ma'am. I'm trying to tie this tie right now.
Oh, nice shoes.
Yeah, no,
Look
for
for
what?
father was right up
Just drink.
115 to 30.
You're allowed to just drink whatever.
Just rock.
It's just looking.
Who's this old pimp right here?
Surprise!
Hey! Oh! Hey, Jax, I like that suit. Where you get that from?
What's up, man?
I don't know.
Probably getting close.
It says Steph. Oh. My love.
Be quiet.
Steph, my love. I love you so much.
I didn't want to write too much because I wanted to save my words for my vows. I just want to make sure you keep calm, have fun, and remember nothing even matters. That's the song that we're dancing to. I can't wait to see you and marry you tomorrow. This journey will be amazing. I love you. I'll explain that more tomorrow. Love, Max.
You did good.
Yeah, great. I'm like, keep it in. Like, that was good.
Cool.
Oh, can we turn on the music?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm sure it doesn't come off.
You need help, Mom? Mom, you want some help?
Yeah, remember my homecoming dress was like this? Jasmine used a butter knife.
Steph, I'm gonna put my hand up your lips, right? I need something to like hold up against, yeah?
Alright, Steph.
Oh, I think it's your dad. Is this Stephanie's dad?
Can somebody please change the music?
I don't know what it is.
My grandpa? He's. Hello? Nana. Yes. Oh, where are you?
He was like, I'm ready to see the first book. I was like, who is it?
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll put my dress on, so we'll be down there in a second. Okay. Okay, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Was it your dad?
No, it's our grandma. They're in the lobby.
Ooh, you look pretty. There you go. You look so beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, stop. Are you gonna stay still?
Do you want to take
Oh,
it
I'm
off?
gonna.
You gonna put shoes on?
This thing.
Her potty thing is bulky.
I put flash on these too.
Get the belt and the
Goodness, my goodness, my
Don't
goodness.
start.
Goodness.
You alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
I need some scissors.
Get some dots in the corners. Just
so
stop.
pretty. You're so pretty. Like unreal. But like big sisters all dressed up. The last time I remember you dressing up was when you were Alicia Keys for Halloween.
Oh my god.
Oh, and 100
With the
Days.
hat?
Yes, with the hat.
I'm very embarrassed about this.
No, that's and then your senior pictures.
What was I wearing for that?
That dress, you were like size 0. That dress was like.
Oh, that black one.
Yeah, you
I
had
think
the
I wore
black
that to
one
prom.
and the tan one.
Yeah, I definitely.
I still have those.
I do have the tan one.
Why?
I have both of them.
The tan one, you.
Nobody can fit that.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you should.
I'm okay for now. I think.
It doesn't help that Ed Sheeran is playing in the background.
You want to turn off?
No, I'm just saying. You know?
It was about cheating, not getting married.
True, but it's like soulful. Not me. This is you.
Person, can I still?
Sorry, the flash is gonna be on stuff.
Just throw it.
Where's Nadia's phone?
Oh, so
It's the sun. I can't get you with the sun. I got you here. No, you can't.
the dress is on.
Right now, she's just trying to get him in.
So buttoned
And then we can tie
tied,
it.
et cetera, et
All
cetera.
right. She wants some
Get the
time.
veil. Okay, who has bobby pins? Cause she was saying it needs to be pinned in.
There's some.
Okay. This needs.
I know that it hurt, but it's going to
No, it's fine. Cause it's so flimsy.
Everyone ready?
Nope. Just a
I
second.
know it's all twisted.
And
I think I did
can
it
you
too tight. I
grab
did it
the-
too tight, I think.
What do you need, babe? Grab at the boutonniere. I'm gonna give
Oh,
you
you
the
gotta
boot.
put that on there?
Yeah.
I think if we put her here, right here, you guys.
Ready? All right, here comes Dad.
Oh no, you can't do it.
I told you, boo, when you saw her, you're gonna be like, oh my goodness.
You got it.
I
You
got
got
it.
it. Yeah. Ready? Yeah. Yeah, ready. Okay. We don't do this. We don't do this. We don't do this.
You got it.
Yeah. I was gonna pin your boutonniere on you, but I need your jacket.
Oh, you come in.
Okay.
Moment over.
We're gonna dance to that.
That was a good song.
Good one, yeah. You are so She's good.
Look at you. I can't look at you.
Oh, I was doing very good. You can be that you want to, and I can tell. Hey, so are we, after this, we're moving to the Arboretum?
Yes.
Okay. That. Yeah, Mom.
Put your arm around.
There you go. Yeah, it's like a family, guys.
Are you sister?
Yeah.
What are you doing? My turn. God, I hope I'm doing the right thing. Okay, let me do it with my camera.
Yeah. Show me the first. Perfect.
Hurry, turn around.
Love you, love you, love you.
Yes, we know who we're riding with, right?
Thank you so much.
Are we ready to go?
Are you serious? Where? Are you gonna get tan? Are you gonna collect these shows? Or are you going to make stuff alone? Oh my goodness. All ready? No. Be careful, watch the ride. That's your job. Say hey. I'm tucking your shirt.
Max, hold Stephanie's hand. Oh, hold on, I got a car back there. All right, one more time, kiss. All right, let's go. Put your hand on your hip. There we go. That's fine.
I'm going for the like. Are you really trying to do that face?
In your other hand, stuff.
I don't
You
want to
said
go
in your
back.
other hand, you let your dress down so you're not moving.
I'm kind of mean always, so.
All right, here we go.
Me mug.
Put your left hand on your hip.
Like, with your
Just
bouquet
drop your
and
flowers. Just drop your flowers straight down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With your bouquet and shoes.
Nice and tall though.
Yeah.
I'm 5'2".
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's tall.
That's tall. Yeah.
Okay, you two back to back.
Uh-huh.
All right, right here.
Hey,
There we go.
Give me your best wedding face.
That's okay.
I can hold them for you. No problem.
All right, now hugging. There we go. Beautiful, ladies. Thank you.
You guys keep posing.
Get the outside.
Balance. I got that bounce on one leg. Just jump it.
2, 3. Boom.
Oh, y'all really jump? Okay.
No. If you guys want to jump, jump. If you guys want to jump, jump.
Up to you guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Beautiful, beautiful.
Baby Boo, aka Osito, aka Maxime. I don't know about the first one. Let's see. Redistribute all your love to me. Is that Frederick Douglass? Karl Marx, that's what it is. Maxime, I'm so happy this day has come. I know that it's just one day, but it's a very special day. I love you so much, and I'm glad we get to share this day with our family and friends. You are the world to me, and I'm so lucky to be your wife. Forever is a very long time, but I'm not scared or put off. I'm actually looking forward to it. You're my best friend, biggest supporter, and best of all, you love everything about me. I'm glad I get to be myself every day. There's so much I want to accomplish with you, and I can't wait to take over the world with you. Remember to breathe today, take everything in, be present, and let's enjoy this party thrown in your honor, on our honor. Love you with all my heart. Steph, aka Abejita. Love. Oh, it's revolutionary.
Smile, smile, smile.
Right here, guys. You're awesome. Are the girls nearby?
I think they went up to the room to freshen up.
Handsome boy.
I smell brother, you the same.
Kodak.
You said toes on your phone. Off feet. You's a funny guy. Don't even get in the car with me.
Hey, little J-Pop.
Kodak, get that Kodak dance. Show me the dance. Get low with it.
Got a video here, so go ahead.
Go ahead.
Get the quad. Get down low. That's what you're on. Hit the quad.
Hey, hit the quad. Hit the quad.
Get down low. Hit the quad.
Oh, he's gonna have a lot more later. He's gonna have a lot more.
Hey, damn, hey.
Yeah, I know.
These fucking know.
You better be running.
We're going to actually, we're going to walk in, so, and then I'm going to be, there's like two, okay, so we're going to go through the door, I'll let you know where to stop, and then I'll let you know when to go.
Everybody, oh, man, I see. Oh, yeah, he's recording, bro. He recorded everything I said. Hey, that's our boy Kelvin.
This is your type of music, huh? I can see you being at like a bar, listening to oldies, dancing like that.
The ball's out. Bro.
Okay.
My fault, I'm done, bro. I got you, bro. But after that,
When the music goes. No way. Yeah.
I am happy that
There's actually more people.
This is a good day.
More people supposed to be coming, huh? They come late for the reception and afterwards.
No, there's.
All the people that come. That's always new. Aaron told me about getting processed.
That way, y'all just text me, say, man, show me pictures all over now. So you went ready, you couldn't come here.
Like my girl, that he was
They playing that shit.
They can hear you. Hey, we can hear you. What am I saying? Yeah, you're right behind me. Yeah, you're right behind
Feeling you both, feeling you both.
Here, wait. Here, Jackson. Give it to mom and dad. Give it to mom and dad. Give it to mom and dad. There you go.
Would everyone please rise?
So many things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. 'Cause there's a possibility that you look at me differently, love. Ever since the first moment I spoke your name, from then on I knew that by you being in my life, things were destined to change. 'Cause love, so many people use your name in vain. Love, those who have faith in you sometimes go astray. Love, through all the ups and downs, the joys and hurts. Love, for better or worse, I still will choose you first.
Who gives this bride to be married to this groom? My mother and I. Maybe she can serve. It's cool with me. Please be seated. Dear family and friends, you have all been invited here today to witness and celebrate Maxime and Stephanie's lifelong commitment to each other. As their family and friends, you are the most important people in their lives. You will be there for them in good times and bad, and you will be there to support and love them for many years to come. Maxime and Stephanie, today you are surrounded by your family and friends, all of whom have gathered to witness your exchange of vows and to share in the joy of this occasion. Let this be a statement of what you mean to each other and the commitment of marriage that you will make. Would Stephanie's parents please stand? Do you give your blessing to your daughter to marry this groom? If so, please say, we do.
We do.
You may be seated. Thank you. Maxime's parents, please stand. Do you give your blessing to your son to marry this bride? If so, please say, we do.
We do.
Thank you. You may be seated. Stephanie and Maxime will now have a special presentation to their parents.
We wanted to give roses to the mothers. We can come down. Come on.
We'll give you a hug. We'll give you a hug.
I love you. Sweetie, I love you. And we also have handkerchiefs for the dads. Can't forget the dads.
Yeah.
You know, she got mine already. So I got to get a replacement.
Yeah.
Back.
No problem.
Take a step.
All right. No problem.
Now both sets of parents will do the taper lighting. Maxime and Stephanie, as you know, no one person can marry you. Only you can marry yourselves. By the mutual commitment to love each other, to work toward creating an atmosphere of care, consideration, and respect. By a willingness to face life's anxieties together, you can make your wedded life your strength. On this day of your wedding, you stand somewhat apart from other people. You stand within the light of your love, and this is as it should be. You will experience a lot together, some wonderful, some difficult. But even when it is difficult, you must manage to call upon the strength and the love you have for each other to see you through. From this day forward, you must come closer together than ever before. You must love one another with the strength that makes this bond a marriage. As you exchange your vows, remember the central part of love is great, but when this is combined with real friendship, both are infinitely enhanced. The Apostle Paul compared the relationship between husband and wife to that between Christ and the church. Marriage is a decision of two individuals to share the same type of pure Christian love described by Paul. In 1 Corinthians 13, verses 1 through 8, he says, "If I speak in tongues of men and angels, but have not love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge." Thank you, Paul. I got your attention. "If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have faith that can move mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor and surrender my body to the flames, but have not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. Love never fails. This kind of love enriches life, and marriage enriches love. Two lives shared with this kind of love can hold more fulfillment and happiness than either life alone. Flowers. Hold hands. Maxime, do you take Stephanie to be your wedded wife? Do you promise to love her, to honor and cherish her, in joy and in sorrow, in sickness and in health, and to be to her in all things a good and faithful husband for as long as you both shall live? If so, please say, I do.
I do.
Stephanie, do you take Maxime to be your wedded husband? Do you promise to love him, to honor and cherish him, in joy and in sorrow, in sickness and in health, and to be to him in all things a good and faithful wife for as long as you both shall live? If so, please say, I do.
I do.
The step which you are about to take is the most important into which human beings can come. It is a union of two people founded upon mutual respect and affection. Your lives will change, your responsibilities will increase, but your joy will be multiplied if you are sincere and earnest with your pledge to one another. Maxime and Stephanie will now share their vows with each other. We'll start with Maxime.
All right. I was gonna try to memorize it, but I thought better. Oh, I can do it. I have a strong voice. Teacher voice. Stephanie Abeita, how are you doing? I love you. You know I'm pretty quantitative, but I wanted to qualitatively package exactly what that means every time I say I love you. You are my life co-signer, Dynasty co-developer, constant co-teacher, solution co-creator, underserved co-assister, and hope co-provider. Notice all the co's. Because we do everything together, but not in a weird, unhealthy way. But as a team. You amaze me every day how you can be my best friend that teaches and develops me so much. And I'm me today because of you. And you know how weird that person is. But we're not talking about that. But I love that. We're so complementary. It's like we're two leftover puzzle pieces that everybody forgot about because you're weird too. And the awkward piece that nobody ever like thought to fit into the puzzle. But nobody thought we would fit together. And it only happened because it was done in the right way, at the right time, in the right process, and in the right environment. And look at us. We're an amazing fit. We're so amazing that people would never think we were meant for each other now. It's been like we've been married for a while. I think our souls know something and they're not telling anyone. That makes sense as we act as everyone's parents, role models, advisors, and teachers. It's because we practice on each other. And I'm glad everybody can see what we've known for a while, that we're partners forever in every conceivable way possible. And I promise to protect you, care for you, learn from you, love you, make you weirder, help you, make you laugh all the time, inspire you, and continue to make the gigantic dent in the universe that we've already been developing. And as I give you all this for matrimony, I want you to remember that. And in case you forgot the whole thing I said, let me just say it again one time. I love you.
Although your fashion choice of yellow pants almost derailed this whole thing, I'm so glad we made it to this moment to profess our love in front of our friends and family. I've said it many times that today is only one day, but it is a very special day. Today is a culmination of all that's happened before and the beginning point of what is to come. So first I want to share how we got to this point and why I chose to love you. I choose to love you because you put up with my snot and my sneezing and crumpled up tissues at dinner, fancy restaurants, on the train, in the morning, at night, anywhere, basically. I think you get the point. I love that you do the dishes because you know it makes me happy even though you hate doing the dishes. I love that you clean the toilet because I hate touching the toilet. Mostly, I love that you're more patient than me. You're always willing to help others even when you've been wronged or hurt in the past. I love that you're willing to be yourself, all of yourself, no matter who likes it or judges it. And I really love that you love me in that same way. Now to today and our future. I know that we're on the same team. I promise to always remember you have my best interest at heart. I promise to choose you every day because even with the ring, this ceremony, and our vows, nothing is a given. I understand it's not an obligation or a mandate, but a privilege and an honor to be your wife, and I willingly step into that. I promise to work on opening up my heart more and being more vulnerable with you. I promise to work on being flexible and doing things your way. I promise to love who you are in this moment while still encouraging you to be the best you can be and not worrying about the difference in between and trusting all the things that I will discover about you because you do that for me every day without question or judgment. I promise to dance alongside you and smile when you're feeling the beat. I promise to listen wholeheartedly to you and become invested in what interests you just as much as I invest in things that interest me. I'm excited to change the narrative of Black love in this country and beyond. We've already brought two families and cultures together who were previously strangers. The sky is the limit on what we can do. I will continue to cherish, love, respect, and be grateful to God for you as a person, as a partner, and as an equal. I'm so glad to be playing for Team Paul. I love you.
You too.
May I have the rings, please? These rings are an outward and visible sign of an inward and spiritual grace, signifying to all the uniting of Maxime and Stephanie in the bond of matrimony. In the presence of God, your family, and your friends, seal your promises with these rings, the symbol of the life you will share together. Maxime, take Stephanie's ring, and as you place it on her finger, repeat after me. Stephanie, in token and pledge.
Stephanie, in token and pledge.
Of the vow made between us.
Of the vow made between us.
With this ring.
With this ring.
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Stephanie, take Maxime's ring, and as you place it on his finger, repeat after me. Maxime, in token and pledge.
Maxime, in token and pledge.
Of the vow made between us.
Of the vow made between us.
With this ring.
With this ring.
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Good fit. Now, Stephanie, with your palms facing up, take Maxime's hands into yours so you may see the gift that they are to you. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will love you and cherish you through the years. These are the hands that will hold you in times of fear or grief, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, the tears of sorrow, the tears of joy. These are the hands that will hold your children in tender love, soothing them through illness and hurt, supporting and encouraging them along the way. These are the hands that will help you to hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that, even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. Now, Maxime, take a good look at the position of your hands, because this is going to be the last time you have the upper hand. Now, Maxime and Stephanie will commemorate their marriage by lighting their unity candle. Light is the essence of our existence. Each one of us possesses an inner glow that represents our hopes, our dreams, and our aspirations in life.
Hard to get out.
Maxime and Stephanie, the two distinct candle flames, represent your lives before this day. Individual, unique, and special. Please take the candle symbolizing your life before today. Together, light the center candle to symbolize the union of your individual lives. As this flame burns undivided, so shall your lives now
Come on,
be
you gotta
one.
light it.
From now on, your thoughts will always be for each other rather than just your individual selves. Your plans will be mutual, your joys and sorrows will be shared alike. Although you are now entering into a marriage relationship, you do not, however, lose your personal identity. Rather, you will use your special individuality to create and strengthen the relationship of marriage. Therefore, all three candles remain glowing. The individual candles represent all that makes each of you the wonderful and unique person the other admires and respects. The unity candle in the center symbolizes the union of your lives, families, and friends, as well as your shining commitment to each other to a lasting and loving marriage. May the blessing of the light be with you always, light without and light within. And may the sun shine upon you and warm your heart until it glows like a great fire, so that others may feel the warmth of your love for one another. Let us pray. Father in heaven, you ordained marriage for your children, and you gave us love. We present to you Maxime and Stephanie, who come this day to be married. May the covenant of the love they make be blessed with true devotion and spiritual commitment. We ask that you will give them the ability to keep the covenant that they have made. When selfishness shows itself, grant generosity. When mistrust is a temptation, give moral strength. When there is a misunderstanding, give patience and gentleness. If suffering becomes a part of their lives, give them a strong faith and an abiding love. May you bless their children and give them the strength and patience to raise them to be humble and kind. May your joy abide with them always, that they may be blessing to each other and to those about them, finding in the blessedness of the home life on earth a sample of the happiness of your eternal home. Through Jesus Christ our Lord, amen. Maxime and Stephanie, may you always be each other's best friend and forever love. Always remember at the end of each day, say I love you, and always kiss each other goodnight. So on behalf of all those present, and by the strength of your own love, by the authority vested in me by the state of Illinois, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Maxine, you may now kiss your bride.
All right.
Now it is my pleasure to introduce to you, as husband and wife, Mr. Maxime Andre Paul and Mrs. Stephanie Lachelle Ghoston Paul.
Okay, ready? 4, 2, 3. I was walking like a regular person. I was like, oh, what are we doing? Wait, are we supposed to do this?
Yes. Close your eyes. Close them. Close your eyes, folks. Yes. Oh my God. Thank you.
We're here till, I don't know, we're here all night. They told me St. Louis is somewhere in the house, so we're gonna turn up with some St. Louis. All right, so I already know about that, so we're gonna take it back to St. Louis. But before I do, I need to introduce some very special people. Many of you, probably all of you, know them. Very special to Steph and Mac's life. Before I do that, I just need to make sure you guys are excited. I got one question for you. How many of you guys can tell me that you love Steph and Max? Yeah? All right. That's what it's all about, all right? We celebrate love tonight. When I introduce the bridal party and the parents and all that, I need you guys to just show them your love, all right? Put your hands together for them. And then when it's time for Steph and Max, I need you guys to just get on your feet, go crazy, act like they paid for your dinner tonight. Can you do that? All right, at least you can do it for that. Okay, so without further ado, we're gonna start with the grandparents. And they each have a little musical accompaniment. All right. So, my pleasure to introduce to you Larry and Armida Kilgore, and Lucille Freeman. Put your hands together for them, please. That's a jazz classic. I love it. All right. Now we're going to introduce the parents. And it's a blessed night, right? I mean, is it blessed up in here? All right. It's a blessed night. All right. We're here to celebrate Anthony and Laura Ghoston. Put your hands together for them. Now we're blessed, but we're also here to work. All right? So let's give it up. Oh, they're already ready. Uh-oh. Listen, I could sit down. All right? Maxine and Lydia Paul. Give it up. This is celebration. This is celebration.
You're gonna be my only. I can see that you were watching. I'll make you fall in love. Just sit back and watch me work at it. Watch me while I work. Yeah, now let me do my work.
Better than that. Give him a little more.
I feel like I can conquer anything and everything.
All right. No, we're gonna party tonight. We're gonna party tonight. Uh-oh.
See this bad little John.
He came ready for y'all.
I let her push the foreign right now. Is she worth it? Ballin' in the middle of the club now.
Okay.
I don't wanna look up cause I've been drinking that dirty. Bring the ace by the case, my then it's with me. Bring some ice from my cup, I drink with me. Diamonds on me dancing. Diamonds on me dancing. Diamonds on me dancing. Diamonds on me dancing. And you know.
All right, I already know who's gonna be on the dance floor tonight. All right, we're gonna bring it back tonight. All right, we're gonna bring it back all night. But you know what? Right now, I gotta bring on Nadia Perez Reyes and Bowden Hahn. Give it up for them. Okay. All right. They was back there fighting over this song, so they better go to work. Ariel, Ghoston, and Brandon Paul. Okay.
I got broads in the line.
Okay.
Just to be in the family.
Okay.
Credit cards in the scammers. Hitting the licks in the bank. Legacies, family. Legacy, look like a panda. Going out like a Montana. Honey, down the hands. Legacies, family. Legacy, family. Pockets full, Danny. Selling ball, candy. Lean on the macho like Randy.
All right, they rehearsed that one, I think. They've been practicing. All right. We're going to keep it moving a little bit. All right. We got Doctor. She made sure, she grabbed my pen and made sure that I had Doctor on here. So I got to bust her out. But hey, look, I would too. All right. We got Dr. Siasha Ukatu. All right. I got it right. And Rashad Paul. Give it up for him.
All of my niggas, we trafficking. Hit the bus, yeah, we
okay.
Nigga, you coming extra. Out the bowl, I need extra. Extra you be doing, be extra. Extra clips, you get missed. My niggas put work on the interstate. But the feds call it trafficking. All of my niggas, we trafficking. Hit the bus, yeah, we trafficking. I make the world look like DVS. I make that shoot, I get real messy. Skate on my ice, baby, Wayne Gretzky. I'm taking out like a jet, nigga. Drop the motivation off in the.
Y'all already love this bunch, all right? I love y'all, I gotta tell you. This gonna be a big night. All right? We got Kirsten Richards and Nick Works. All right? Let's give it up.
We ride around these streets.
Let's give it up.
strapped up. We hop out on any block. Millie Rock. Let's get it. I Millie Rock on any block. 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 I Millie Rock on any block.
All right, we're gonna take it back to the classics. We're gonna take it back to the classics. All right, Shirley Gorham and Aaron Massey. Show them your love. I mean, that's what it is. It's really a celebration. Oh man, I love that. Like I said, I love y'all. Give yourselves a hand. That was beautiful. The energy that I feel right now. No, listen. Like I said, it's gonna be a big night, but it's okay. So it looks like they closed the door, but I see a little crack in it, so they're probably peeking out at us right now. All right. This is that big moment I told y'all to build up. All right. You told me that you love them. All right. You told me that you got dressed up to see them. So this is that moment. All right. Please get up on your feet. Get up on your feet and show your love, all right, for okay. I'm gonna wait till the beat come in. That's what I'm doing. All right. All right, Mr. and Mrs. Paul, put your hands together for them, all right? There they go. Okay. Come on, y'all can do better than that. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Bahamas, I be looking at you from the face.
Come on, give me that song clap. Give me that song clap.
Scheming, and let me tell you about my life. Painkillers only put me in the twilight. But pretty Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me, reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven, no preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a fucking gangster, silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I'm going crazy. Trying to side my face this all day. Won't you please believe when
oh man, it's all right in here tonight. It's all right. It's all right in here tonight. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Yo, you guys are beautiful. I think they're gonna go ahead and cut that cake in the center of the dance floor. So keep your cameras out and all of that.
Yes.
It's a big night.
Day. It's gonna be a beautiful night. Break out the champagne. Everybody get a glass. Let's start it off sexy. What do you say? And all the ladies say. And all the ladies say. I think I like that. And all the ladies say. Now if you living that life the way you live it, you can't live it no other way. I need you to put a bottle in the air right now. Welcome to the champagne life, where trouble is a bubble in the champagne glass. Dreams and reality are one and the same. Don't act like you don't know the name. And we gon' do it like this. Let's go. Got an addiction for life in this baby. Like every day is my birthday. No, but I'm kidding. And reserved for time, that's where I'm sitting.
So follow me.
Got rid of property on cloud nine.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Comment ça va?
Bonjour. Bonsoir. Comment ça va? Oh, we've got some French-speaking people in here. That's beautiful. I was going to do my speech in French, but I don't think that's appropriate. Knowing we're not back in the French country. So I've got a few things I need to say. As a father of the groom, I would like to start and finish this little speech with a couple of quotes. You know, the first one from cell phone. From Zaza Gabo, who was married 9 times, and it's a great aunt of Paris Hilton. Anybody know about her? No. And it says, a man in love is incomplete until he's married. Then he's finished. I would now like to pass on my best wishes to the happy couple from my father, Mr. Ford Paul, and Lydia's mom, Elvie Thompson, who are not here with us today. And for all Mac's relatives who were unable to come here and join us in this celebration. Now, what can I say about that boy, Garçon, Max? I would like to say he's just like me, but I don't think that's totally true. Look at the differences. I'm Dominican, he's American. I love soccer, he plays basketball. I married when I was young. He married older than I. I drive a manual shift. You know what that is, stick shift? He drives automatic. In fact, I think the last time he drove his own car was that year when he was about to graduate. It was a life-changing experience. In fact, maybe that's a good reason to stay off the road. The one thing we do have in common, though, is that we are graying top. Gray hair. But even that's not hereditary. He's graying because of all of the dancing that he does. Did you guys notice that tonight? I'm sure Anthony and Lauren will join Lydia and me in formally welcoming Stephanie and Maxime into both our families and wish them every joy and happiness in their future together. Traditionally, at this time, I'm supposed to give the groom some fatherly advice. However, my dad did not give me any. He expects me to go on in life and experience what life is all about. However, it is a good time to deliver my second quote, which comes from the American poet Ogden Nash, who wrote, "To keep our marriage brimming with love in the loving cup, whenever
you are wrong, almost admit it. Whenever you're right, shut up. With that, I would like to propose a toast to the health and happiness of the groom and his beautiful bride, to Maxim and Stephanie. Cheers. Salut. Thank you. Good luck.
I'm not gonna look at Stephanie because then I'll cry. Steph and Max, I am so honored to be here with all of you today for this very special moment. Steph, you have always been not only my best friend, but my sister. Steph and I have known each other since we were 10 years old. Through good times and bad, Steph has always been someone I can count on. When Steph shared with me that she planned on becoming a life coach, I was not surprised at all because she's always been my life coach. Steph would always tell me what I needed to hear, even when I didn't want to hear it. Steph has the biggest heart. She will always be there for the ones that she loves. Beautiful, smart, funny, determined. No doubt, Max fell in love with all of those qualities about her. I'm not sure if all of you know the story of their engagement. A little over a year ago, I got a call from Max. He wanted to invite Cece and I to Charlotte, North Carolina, where he would propose to Steph. Keep in mind, Steph and I talk almost every day, so keeping a secret that big from a girl who knows me that well, not to mention a lawyer, was very difficult, but somehow I did it. To make a long story short, Cece and I surprised Steph at a nail salon in Charlotte with a bottle of champagne. That evening, the four of us went to downtown Charlotte to a rooftop restaurant on the 27th floor. And on the patio, Max showed Steph a website he created about their relationship. Then he got on one knee and proposed. I think I cried more than anyone that night, but not only because I was so overjoyed for Stephanie, but because I realized in that moment I wasn't losing my best friend and a sister, but I was gaining a brother in Max. Max, you are the perfect match for Stephanie. When you guys first started dating, the way Steph would talk about you, I knew you were pretty special. Max is a very kind and patient man. To tell you what a good sport he is, during the bridal shower, when no one else would volunteer, Max became our wedding dress model made out of toilet paper. And I still have pictures, so come find me later if you want to see them. Sorry, Max. St. Louis, DC, Portland, just a few places Max and Steph have lived. They both share a sense of adventure and have a knack for making friends wherever they go. I wanted to share with you a Bible verse that I think represents these two pretty well. Ruth chapter 1, verse 16. Where you go, I'll go. Where you stay, I'll stay. So join me in wishing them love and happiness. I love you both. Cheers.
Just really quick, can everybody just grab their wine just really fast, or champagne, and just take a little sip before the speech? Let's take a little sip. That felt good. Good. Feel good, right? All right. So this is actually a speech more to them, so I'm going to be looking at them. You all will be listening because that's what you have to do. Max, my brother, my friend, my dance partner, my music partner, my everything. You know, you were a lot to me in high school. I'm proud of who you become, but honestly, you know, I've always looked up to you my entire life. Moved to a community that I didn't know many people at all, and you opened your arms, and just like Steph said, you showed me what freedom was. You showed me what free love was. You know, I've dedicated my life to being in education, but I've noticed that every step of the way, along the way, you've always taught me something. You know, you taught me how to understand people, how to love people in a way, how to be calm in certain ways. Sorry. I appreciate you, man. When my dad died in high school, you were right there. You didn't miss a step. And, you know, it's nothing like having a brother there for you to hold your back and got you. And you know, on the outside, people saw me as being hard, being tough, like, oh, he getting through it. But you knew that I was struggling, you know, and you was there. That's been your role in my life, but that's your role in your brother's life. That's your role in everybody's lives that you touch, and I really appreciate that. Both of you all, I'm proud to witness you all's love. It gives me something to look forward to. It models exactly being a teacher. It models exactly what I want. That true love, that real love, that free love that opens you up to the rest of the world and then makes you treat the rest of the world different, you know, better. It makes you feel better. So to both of you all, I'm going to continue to learn from both of you all now, you know, and I'm lucky to be in that position. I really appreciate you all, and I'm going to come up and hug both of you all and just forget about everybody else and say thank you to you. All right? Cool.
Let us bow in oneness in prayer. I have a simple poem that I want to share to these two. May this be the start of a happy new life that's full of special moments to share. May this be the first of your dreams come true, and of the hope that will always be there. May this be the start of a lifetime of trust and of caring that's now begun. May today be a day that you'll always remember, the day when your hearts became one. Father God, we thank you and declare blessings to Mr. and Mrs. Paul. God bless.
All right, so dinner is about to be served. We got a lot of fun to be had. Relax, enjoy yourselves, and I'll be back.
All
Oh man. That's that deep soulful kind of love. Give that for him. I'm telling you, it's one of those nights.
Good evening. Good evening. All right, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate it, having so much love and support around us. We want to share what we had, what we've always had, make it really official with everyone around us. I want to thank you. Just have fun and really enjoy this night with us. Meet new people, have fun. This afternoon.
Special shout outs to our parents who made this possible. And also shout out to the groomsmen and the bridesmaids that carried us through to the end. And to the family who traveled, family and friends traveled near and far. So we're really happy to see you all tonight, and we can't wait to have some fun.
And anytime you want to come to Portland, you're welcome. Thank you.
All right, we're about to have some fun. So you know what? All right. I'll take your time. Don't let me. Do what y'all gotta do now. We're gonna have Steph actually stay on the dance floor. She's gonna have her dance with her dad.
I
Give it up for him. We're gonna celebrate tonight, I'm telling you. So, we're gonna open up the dance floor, all right? Everybody's gonna get a chance to go to work. We have one more thing before we do. This next dance is really special to Steph and Max. They want to honor the legendary veteran couples. Okay, so we're going to invite all married couples onto the dance floor. All right. This is a very short dance for you. I ask you to sit down. All right? All right, if you've been married less than 5 years, please take your seat. All right, if you've been married less than 10 years, please take your seat. Less than 15 years, take your seat. Alright, we're down to the final 3. Less than 20 years. Nobody move. Nobody move. Less than 25 years. These are tough, alright? Less than 30 years. Alright. How about less than 35 years? Alright. Come on, give it up for the oldest married couple among us. A shining example. Alright. That's what love is right there. Alright guys, so without further ado.
You understand? See, you out there on that dance floor with your partner, y'all hold your hand, y'all swinging and swinging.
face like what I love. I'm looking at case, so let's wait. I'm taking the game and getting mine. Yeah, I want to change my time. Yeah, I'm into the game and shine my light. Silhouette question like second time. I can dance all day, I'm too sure. Yeah, I'm looking at something like you. Yeah, the girls over there, man, they can dance like a possibility down with the two in this man. I'm always let me see it vibrate. But when it's over, you gon' need your love. Cause I'm a told me you in your neck low with the powder real bad. You like a purple, like a black wobble, baby, 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 wobble, Girl, wobble it, and I'm a wobble it. I say we moving your hands, I'm straight back and the girl say, man, that me, go watch me. Yeah, I'm so watch me, but I can't handle my flow right there. You gotta get like you gotta be Christmas. I ain't no wish, you gotta be gifted. The girl on the cameras, and they won't be this, and they gon' frame. See it? Nails in the bed when I'm saying the scriptures. Cause I think they know it like a prayer in the temple. I'm moving with the letter. Watch me. Everybody stand down. Trap is on the map. Trap is like a dash. Trap is in the bowl. Trap is on the stove. Trap is on the wall. Play with the power of the wall. Got me going in the dictionary. Birds like a jock, man. Got one like a tooth fairy. He can bring yellow canary. Touch down on the back and I run it like Barry. Nigga like Eddie and Eddie. You make my chocolate boy that's ready. Spray the chocolate like confetti. Look at my dad. Got me feeling like I'm fab. Look at my dad, spreading cap across the map. I'm getting when I walk up in the trap. I look at the pattern like, get in there. I play with the water, need swim well. Look at my dad, get in there. Look at my dad. 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 Get in there, get in there. 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 Get in there,
my dad. That's why I put it in the cash. Look at my debit, jumping from pads. Oh, I think you back in the dad. Look at my 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 dad. Get up. 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 Me, I'm all the way up. 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 Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. What you want, Charlie? What you need? My next fun game, we ain't never leave. Counting up some money, we ain't never sleep. You got to be 12 P's. Got bottles, got to be, got me. I'm all the way up. Charlie, what you want? I got what you need. Show what you want, I got what you need. Show what you want, I got what you need. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. All the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. For my niggas with belly coops and Rolexes. Keep the bitch out the room and give them no breakfast. The stash, the jewels, these bitches so reckless. Keep my hoes on cruise, I'm looking no touchdown, showing off for new things. Couldn't take it all, so I gave her own chain. She called me top shots, and yeah, I keep a few tings. Choppy out of sound, yeah, I got a few rings, and I'm all the way up. Yeah, you can stay up. And if they ask anybody where I live, they point to the hill and say, go all the way up. Go all the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
A big house to a bigger house. Ain't have a girlfriend, but the business out. Chanel croc bags, shit ain't leaving out. With the gold chains, Himalayan Birkin came in. I hit them up with all kind of money. Purple yin and blue germ. I got brown arrow. I ain't talking about rough couch. I let it go for everything. That means I'm all the way up. And you can stay up. P.O. say I can't get high. Hop in the helicopter, Uber said, go all the way up.
Being on some chill shit. We go 0 to 100, 100 real.
I've been a tourist in the planet, they come and kill you on the counter. Money is never bigger than the family. Throw out the Grammy, but what are you planning for? I'm a flipping. I got pull up in the greedy. I got the dish. Say you make me laugh. You get it, baby. See you did pull up in the baby. Pull up in the baby. In the baby, gon' drill the baby. He gon' kill it, baby. I got Brother Jack hit. I got George at the it's not me. Did it all for a ticket. I'm feeling fun. Really spinning the body. Each at the door, doing things in the way. She doing it. Give it to the chicken, give it to the chicken, and all my Legacies, family, Macy's, you like a gun. Going to have my time. Legacies, family, Macy's, family, Legacies, damn, camera. Then I've been watching the rap. The champion go out to the ground. Pull of your family, understand. I got brought up in the night. These are the being in the family. Credit cards and scams. Reading the books in the family. Legacies, family, Macy's, you like a family. Going to have my time. Tell it happen. legacy, done, legacy, done, going to school, done, selling ball, cap, may not be much in that rap, the top of the out to the ground, fill your back, move your kids on stack.
Yeah. Jumpin', that boy's out to something. They just feel like 2 or 3 weeks out the country. That boy's up to something, nigga, that is loving. You don't have the car, he might just an usher. I just found my tempo like a DJ Buzzer. I can catch it on me with my left hand buzzer. Lots of hands to leave for all my niggas that I miss. Chicken finger, fresh hot butter, and all the kids. Jumpin', that boy's out to something. I think I need some Robitussin. Way too many questions, you must think I trust you. Keep searching for answers, I do not know nothing. I see him tweaking, ain't no something coming. Jumpin', that boy's up to something. Jumpin', what you expecting?
How real is that, right? How real is that? So we need all the single ladies. All the single ladies on the floor. Alright. So Stephanie's gonna toss it up. Let's see what we got. We're gonna count it off a little bit, alright? 1. I don't know what number she's gonna throw it on, I'm just counting. 2. 3. 4. 5. Give it some stuff. Alright, we're gonna work on that bouquet, not the bouquet, the garden, excuse me.
You know my plan is for the world better. You make it feel like a dream. Man, I hope it never find you. Let's say, I said some gold shiny thing. Let's say, remember that you all asked me. I don't have a problem with
Alright, great job, Max. Oh yeah. Alright, so, same drill. We need all the single brothers, all the gentlemen on the floor. We're gonna toss it up.
They come, the atmosphere is me out with. I'm so out. I'm last night, so like, from the sun, but that burning. I'm up on You have to live your life and things. Enjoy your life and things. So make sure you give thanks to the Almighty thing. So that the sky see.
I know you're loving, you know that you have it. Not take nothing to move me. You're bad like action movie. So if we broke tonight, that's smoothly. Me love how you are new.
I think I lie for you. I think I die for you. Just cry for you. Do things when you want me to. Like controller. Yeah, like controller. Yeah. Okay.
never stop. With hours, we'll be all in this beat because it's hot. Can't do it all alone. Thanks to Chris and Jerome, they created my mouth and I made up this song. And we do it for the world before anybody else. That's why y'all should be the first ones to buy it off the shelf. Don't just speak for myself, couple speaks for the streets. That's why everybody mobbing up to this beat. We gon' eat all together like it's a last supper. But in the meantime,
brain. I'm too rich for dollar bills. I consider the exchange 25s on my range. Know that that's an odd number. The way that you put me in thing can make the guy wonder of what beneath Rory. I'm hoping she's a freak. Cause I ain't trying to chill. I'm trying to get poppin'. With shorty like mine, it's willing to drop it. Rolling up on my mind, it's ain't too easy. Can buy weed. Let's see if she can get lower than we know on the remix. Hang up, mommy, make it roll. Once you pop, lock it for me, girl, get low. Your mama gave it to you, baby girl, let it show. Once you pop, drop it for me, maybe we can roll. Oh, pop, lock and drop it. 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 Damn, little mama, sing. All that in them jeans.
Okay, ladies, now let's get information. You know you that bitch when you cause all this conversation. Always stay gracious, best revenge is your paper. B.I.G. Oh God. Okay, ain't nobody fucking with my click, 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 click. Ain't nobody fresher than my mug, click, 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 click. As I look around, they don't do it like my click, 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 click. And all these bad, they want their
yeah, I'm talking Reed. Yeah, I'm talking beef. Yeah, I'm talking me. Yeah, I'm talking boss. I ain't talking police. Your money too short, you can't be talking to me. Yeah, I'm talking LeBron. We ballin' up every tree. Good music, drug dealing, cousin ain't nothing. It's a week. Me turn that 62 to 125, 125 to a 250, 250 to a half a man. Ain't nothing nobody can do with me. Who with me? Dominoes. Call me whole boy, head play. Translation, I'm hit. Beast, that's my next set. Beast, that's my check set. Lost my homie for a decade. Break it down for like 12 years. Ain't how the sense of second grade. He never told. Who we gon' tell? We top of the totem pole. It's the dream team. This is the dream team. And all our eyes feeling only means one thing. Click, 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 click.
Cause I tell fuck, don't give it to you. Cause I tell fuck, don't give it to you. Cause I tell fuck, don't give it to you. Saturday night, we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get the stretch. Not to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show up. Smoother than a fresh drop skipping. I'm too hot, hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot, hot. Like a dragon ball retirement. I'm too hot, hot. They say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot, hot. I'm mad about that money. Break it down. Girl, sing you hallelujah. Girl, sing you hallelujah. Girl, sing you hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 Before we leave, let me tell you a little something. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Dance, you own it. If you sexy and flown it. If you freak dead and own it. Don't brag about it, come show me. Dance, you own it. If you sexy and flown it. Well, it's Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Just watch.
silence. You know you got to by me. Soon as you feel things for timing, I know it's my time fighting. We got no time, that's why I'm your next. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time, but I go. Higher powers taking hold on me. I'm your next. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time, but I go. Higher powers taking hold on me. In my head, one more time, but I go higher powers taking over.